Thank you for tuning in to this very brief overview on how to navigate the KCBA website when it comes to LRS Referral Center. So first, start off by visiting the kcba.org site. If you see sign in here, that means you still need to do so. Click on that button and then submit your username and password. And if you don't know your username and password, you're welcome to use this function here. But it also may be easiest to email our team at membership@kcba.org. And they will help you reset these details. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. My first suggestion is to use the URL version of the shortcut to get to your referral center. So that is kcba.org/referral center. Save that as a bookmark or a favorite because that will take you right to that referral page. But I want to show you two other ways. So the lawyer referral service button, I went for lawyers and then clicked lawyer referral service there. This is a nice overview of your rules and our fee share agreement here, as well as a detailed FAQ page if you do have any questions about navigating the site. This button here for members only, this will take you right into that referral center that we just visited. And then finally, going back to that original homepage, you'll go for lawyers, my KCBA account page, and that will take you to your membership dashboard that shows all details of your KCBA membership and your add-ons such as your LRS membership and so on. But I'm going to zoom in right here to this bottom left-hand tab, and your referral center is exactly where we've been twice before. We'll come back to this in a moment, but first, your lawyer referral service info. So this is how you can communicate with our staff without an email or phone call, though of course we welcome those modes of communication as well. But your insurance information is important to keep up to date because that's how we keep you active on your panels. If you are looking to take a vacation or just pause your referrals in general, you can put in a date range here and you will automatically be removed from your panels within that range. Other pieces here, languages you and your staff communicate with clients and other state licensures. These help us enhance the quality of referrals that we send to you. So it's important to keep these details up to date. Your referral panels. So if you are looking to add any panels or remove any panels or subpanels, this is where you'd go. So you will click on what you are looking to add. And this does not mean you're automatically active on these panels. This will trigger our staff to reach out to you with an experience form that we need you to complete. And then when we receive that completed form, then you will be active on those panels. So that is how that works. Back to the referral center here. So when you receive a referral, they populate on this first page, and odds are you have many more than I do. This, again, is a test account, so it'll look a bit different, but the basic function is the same here. So you'll see the description here, and I realize that because you receive so many referrals, it's tempting to use this retain or close buttons on this outside page, and that is understandable, but we urge you to click on the individual and let us know, especially in the case of if you're going to decline this referral, please let us know in the notes why you're declining. That allows us to improve on what we send you in the future. And to do that, you would add a note here. So test note is what I'll say. And then you'll see that that is saved within the system. And so that shows us on the back end why you are going to close this referral automatically. So I'm going to decline this and submit. And so this leaves my referral page, but it will be in my history of a closed decline, as well as my other retained cases and closed cases and such. So when you have retained a case, they'll populate on this page here. As you can see, I have one case that I have put in fees for, and we'll get to that in a moment. But first, so when we are looking at a client's page, the client info shows here, the representative info shows here if there is any, and so on and so forth. When you've retained a case, the fee information pops up here. So if I'm going to input a payment from a client, I ask that you skip this filing and office expenses. We are actually hoping that the system will upgrade soon and remove this space. This does not calculate automatically. If you put in a number here, it will not deduct from the fees collected from clients. So we ask that you do the math and then put in the total fees collected from client without those office expenses, because we do not want you paying on what you did not actually make. And so in this, I'll say I collected $2,000 from the client, and I'm going to keep it open. We may have additional services in the future, so I'm going to keep that status the way it is. And I will go ahead and hit record fee. It'll ask if I want to proceed, and I do. So then I'll go back down here. And one way I can pay is to make this individual payment through this portal. I would select here and make a payment. But another way that I can do that is to go, and this is a good moment to mention, the cancel button effectively works as a back button. So use that as you need. The outstanding fees have now populated here for both of these cases. And so I can select both if I choose and make a payment. And so now the system does allow you to pay via credit card or by check. Please notice that the check payment should be attached to the invoice so that our accounting team knows how to allocate these funds. But the credit card portal now works. And if you have any questions about that, you can reach out to our team. But hopefully that is an easier way for everyone to process payment. So when I have gone through the process with the client and I know that this case has closed, then I will go in here and say pending payment from attorney or whatever is most applicable. And I will close that case. And that's how I keep those up to date for the LRS staff and for everyone's ease. If you have any questions or follow-up, please, again, reach out to us. My name is Jordan, and you can reach me at jordanb@kcba.org, or you can just email our LRS team and they can put you in touch with me as well. Thank you again for sitting through this training, and I hope that this helped.